It was a cloudy Friday evening in a small town nestled between the green fields of Punjab, Pakistan. The sky had a soft orange hue, fading fast into darkness. The scent of wet soil after a light drizzle hung in the air like an ancient memory, and the soulful call of Maghrib Azan echoed from the tall minaret of the nearby mosque. Inside a modest house with creaky wooden floors and faded curtains, 14-year-old Ali Shah, a boy with a curious mind and eyes that missed nothing, was sprawled on a jute mat, engrossed in an old Inspector Jamshed novel. He loved mystery stories, not just for the suspense, but for the thrill of solving puzzles before the hero did. His fingers were stained with ink from his habit of jotting clues in a small, worn-out notebook he kept beside him. His father, a traveling salesman who sold agricultural tools, was away in another city. His mother, humming an old tune from a 90s Pakistani drama, was in the kitchen preparing chicken pulao, the kind that made the whole street jealous with its rich aroma of spices and fried onions. Suddenly, a loud knock thundered at the gate, 3 sharp raps that echoed unnaturally in the quiet evening. His mother wiped her hands on her apron and cautiously opened the door. Standing outside, slightly drenched from the drizzle and wearing a brown shalwar kameez with a police badge pinned to his chest, was Inspector Faraz, a respected officer known for his sharp instincts, bushy mustache, and calm but serious eyes. "Ali, I need your help. Something terrible has happened at Haji Mehbub's Haveli near the old shrine." Ali's heart skipped a beat. A real case, a real mystery, and he was going to be part of it. The Haveli stood like a relic from the Mughal era, a silent sentinel of forgotten grandeur. Massive wooden doors with iron studs, arched windows framed with jarakas, and faded carvings on sandstone walls told stories of a time long gone. Creepers had begun to snake their way up the walls, and the old watchman claimed he had seen spirits roaming the upper balconies on moonless nights. At the main gate hung the legendary bronze bell, a relic that had outlived 3 generations. It was said to ring with even the softest nudge, alerting all inside of a visitor's arrival. It had rung for weddings, funerals, and festivals, but tonight it remained silent. Hamza, the 19-year-old grandson of Haji Mehboob, had vanished after Maghrib. He had gone out for a walk around the shrine and never returned. Ali examined the bell closely. A long crack ran across its side as if someone had tried to damage it. He reached out and spotted something, a red smear on the metal, barely visible in the dim light. Could be blood. The CCTV camera above the gate, which was usually blinking red, hung lifeless. Its wires were cleanly sliced and dangling like broken veins. Someone knew exactly what to disable. Someone with planning. Someone familiar with this place. The kitchen smelled of cardamom, ginger, and fear. Rani Bibi, the middle-aged maid, stood near the stove boiling chai. Her fingers trembled as she held the kettle, and her eyes darted from the inspector to the doorway, like a trapped bird. "I don't know anything, Sahib. I was making roti. If the bell rang, I would have heard it." Her voice trembled slightly. Her hands moved too fast, spilling tea leaves without noticing. A bead of sweat rolled down her temple despite the cool evening breeze. Ali didn't believe her. Later, while others were distracted questioning the gardener, Ali followed her quietly down the corridor. She kept glancing back, nervous, almost paranoid, muttering something under her breath. That night, Ali snuck into the storeroom, a dusty, cramped space with burlap sacks and old tools. In the corner, beside a broken lantern, lay a flower drum. Curious, Ali lifted the lid. There it was, Hamza's broken wristwatch, its glass cracked, its strap muddy with grass and dirt. Tucked beside it was a torn corner of a photograph. Hamza standing beside an unknown man. Why was it hidden? Why would she hide evidence unless she was protecting someone or being threatened?